Hey everyone, James here on the Crypto Swiss channel. Honestly, I can't understand how anyone could not be bullish on XRP right now. For the first time ever, XRP has closed above the $2 mark for 4 consecutive months. That's huge. Why does this matter? Well, this level is higher than where it peaked 2 cycles ago on its run to the previous all-time high. Back then, it hit $1.96, but now, closing above $2 for 4 straight months is becoming the new normal. Remember when XRP used to hover around 20 to 25 cents for what felt like forever? Tired of fake gurus who claim to be expert traders but never trade live? I trade live on the second largest crypto exchange, where everything is transparent and results can't be faked. For over 440 days, I've consistently closed every month in profit. In the last 90 days alone, my followers have earned over $34,000 in profits with only 4% drawdown. Verified results, not empty claims. Want to see my verified stats? Click the first link in my profile and start copying my trades for free today. Those days are long gone. And here's the kicker. I don't think it's done yet. XRP is showing incredible strength, even with the market facing challenges like tariff scares in recent months. Despite it all, XRP has held steady, barely dipping below $2 before bouncing back. To me, that resilience is nothing short of remarkable. I've got something really exciting to share, but before we dive in, let me clarify. I'm not a financial expert. Seriously, no financial background here. This isn't financial advice, so please don't make any buying or selling decisions based on what I say. I'm just a crypto enthusiast who loves making YouTube videos about this crazy world, purely as a hobby. Let's keep it fun, shall we? All right. Let's get into it. Here's a headline straight from you today. XRP just hit an incredible milestone. Yes, you read that right. And let me remind you, for years we were told this moment would never come. It was impossible. But guess what? It's real. This is happening. XRP has officially achieved 4 consecutive monthly closes, above its previous all-time monthly high from 2017. That 2017 peak of $1.96 was a monster resistance level for XRP, one that stuck around for nearly 7 years. Yeah, they wrote 8 years, but let's be honest. Crypto media isn't exactly known for its accuracy. C students, am I right? Anyway, XRP finally shattered that barrier during its massive rally in the 4th quarter of 2024. Now to be clear, XRP's actual all-time high happened on January 4th, 2018, when it hit $3.35. Of course, depending on the exchange, you might see slightly different numbers floating around. Ignore the data you see on sites like LiveCoinWatch or CoinMarketCap. Those figures were skewed by invalid calculations. I've explained this in detail on my channel before, but trust me, those wild numbers like $3.92, not real. And if anyone tries to argue otherwise, chart enthusiasts will always call them out. Where's your data? Which exchange? Show me the proof. Spoiler alert, they can't, because it didn't happen. So yes, XRP did hit $3.35, but it didn't stick around up there for long. It was a blink and you miss it moment. Short-lived but unforgettable, and then it dropped back down. Yes, there was a moment when XRP surged past $3 back in 2018, hitting its all-time high at the time, but it didn't stay there long enough to close, leaving investors waiting. The article mentions it took 8 years to reclaim that glory, but actually it was closer to 7. Still, 7 years is no small feat. That's a long wait for a comeback, and it's no flash in the pan. XRP finally broke through, proving its resilience. Fast forward to November, and XRP skyrocketed by an incredible 284%, one of its best months ever. By December, it shattered its 2017 peak, closing above $2 for the first time. It was nothing short of breathtaking, a monumental moment for the cryptocurrency space. For those of you glued to price charts, you know this was history in the making. The journey of XRP is fascinating. The earliest recorded price data dates back to August 2013, when it first appeared on exchanges. That month, XRP dropped 4.12%, but in September, it soared 94.4%, only to fall 44% the following month. Then came November 2013, a jaw-dropping 531% surge. These wild swings are what you get when a new asset enters the liquid markets, carving out its place in the evolving crypto world. It's a roller coaster ride for the ages. It's all over the place, right? And sure, it's easy to look back and think, man, I wish I was there to grab those prices. I get it, that feeling of missing out. But let's be real, back then, not many people would have been comfortable throwing serious money into the mix. Most folks need to see a track record, and with over a decade behind XRP now, it's a lot easier for people to feel confident. It's more stable. more proven. Of course, it might seem like it was easier to make life-changing wealth back then, but honestly, the same logic applies today with meme coins. Drop the right amount at the right time, and if it takes off, boom. But the risk? Off the charts. You're gambling in the dark. That's why for me, XRP has always hit the sweet spot when it comes to investing. Back in 2017, I saw it as just far enough along to prove itself. The world valued it, real utility was growing, and adoption was heading in the right direction. That's the magic recipe. When utility aligns with adoption, price will eventually follow. It felt like the perfect balance. Enough groundwork laid, but still early enough that even a modest investment could multiply into something life-changing. And guess what? I still believe that's true today. Even back in 2017, I said there would be coins hitting multi-trillion-dollar market caps someday. Why not XRP? So yeah, while 49 cents before the election might seem like a dream, today's prices still feel like an incredible opportunity. If we're right and XRP keeps gaining adoption, that's the gamble I'm betting on. I believe the price in the coming cycles could soar far beyond what most imagine. Why couldn't XRP achieve a multi-trillion-dollar market cap? Why couldn't it hit $40, $50, $80, or even over $100 in the future? If it continues to gain widespread adoption, those numbers aren't impossible. Now, I'm not making specific predictions here. I'll admit, I don't know for sure, but that's the potential reward for those willing to hold long-term if things go our way. And even now, the possibility of wild percentage gains is very real. Look back at 2017. In March alone, XRP surged 278%. By May, it shot up 378%. In December 2017, a jaw-dropping 818.9% increase in just 1 month. That's insane. Now, I know there's more money in XRP today than back then. It started 2017 at just half a penny, but even now, massive gains are still happening. Take November 2024, a 281% leap in 1 month. I've been saying this for years. XRP still has room to grow. With a big wave of new investors jumping into crypto, I think we're going to see more months of triple-digit, even multi-100% gains. To me, it's a no-brainer. Time will tell, but I wouldn't be surprised if the best is yet to come. It's no shock at all. Those days of explosive growth for XRP clearly aren't over. Just look at its market cap, $122 billion. It doesn't take a flood of cash to see that number skyrocket. Here's the thing. A $122 billion market cap doesn't mean $122 billion has been invested in XRP. Far from it. The market cap is just the current price multiplied by the circulating supply. Simple math, really. Right now, the circulating supply is $58.2 billion. Multiply that by $2.10, and boom, $122 billion market cap. But here's the kicker. It doesn't take much new money to push prices dramatically higher. That's the beauty of the multiplier effect. And we just saw it in action. And guess what? The ride isn't over yet. Institutions are moving their pieces into place. Just check this out. Positive but cautious. Investors pour capital into Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and SWE. That's the latest headline from the Daily Hodl, proof that big players are positioning themselves for what's next. Crypto asset manager and research firm CoinShares reports a major shift in institutional interest, with millions flowing into altcoin investment products last week. According to their latest digital asset fund flows report, the crypto market rebounded with inflows after weeks of record-breaking outflows. Interestingly, let's pause to reflect. Just a few weeks ago, I pointed out something intriguing. While almost every asset was bleeding red with massive outflows, XRP stood out like a beacon, pulling in positive inflows from institutional investors. I can't recall the exact figure, but it spanned millions, even in that grim week. For a coin many had written off as dead, XRP was anything but. Now back to the present. Digital asset products recorded a whopping $226 million in inflows last week, signaling cautious optimism among investors. Following record outflows, exchange-traded products have now enjoyed 9 straight trading days of inflows. It seems the tide may be turning for crypto. Last Friday threw a curveball, with minor outflows hitting $74 million. The likely culprit. U.S. core personal consumption data came in hotter than expected, signaling the Federal Reserve might keep its hawkish stance despite signs of sluggish growth. But hey, let's talk about the real action. Bitcoin products, as expected, mostly, led the pack with $195 million in inflows. Now hold on. As usual, they say? Sure, Bitcoin is typically the golden child, but let's not forget its recent slip-ups. XRP has been stealing the spotlight lately, flexing on Bitcoin more than once. But fine, we'll let it slide this time. Bitcoin was followed by altcoins, which finally broke free from a month-long losing streak. After weeks of outflows, they turned the tide with $33 million in inflows. And guess who led the charge? Ethereum, Solana, XRP, RMVP, and SWE, racking up $14.5 million, $7.8 million, $4.8 million, and $4 million, respectively. It's nice to see the altcoin squad back in the game after shedding $1.7 billion over the past month. Momentum shift, anyone? So, here's the deal. XRP this week pulled in $4.8 million in institutional money, even while fear is swirling in the market. Wild, right? It almost doesn't make sense. But hey, no guts, no glory. At the end of the day, you've got to believe in something, right? And if XRP isn't your thing, I'll respectfully ask, why not? Let's be real. The signs are everywhere. XRP is being adopted left and right. In a world where crypto as a whole is gaining traction, how could XRP not claim a growing slice of that pie? Spoiler alert, it does. It's not rocket science. Oh, and here's something worth repeating. If you still think XRP has peaked this cycle, let me give you another solid reason to reconsider. I won't bore you with the entire breakdown, but let me hit you with the key takeaway. Chart analyst Dom, someone I follow closely because he's nailed XRP predictions before, shared some fascinating insights. He's got a price chart for XRP that spans over a decade, and his analysis is spot on. If you're curious, go ahead and dive into his full breakdown, but trust me, his call on XRP breaking upward wasn't just luck. The numbers don't lie. There's one big reason I'd be shocked if XRP doesn't climb higher this year. Historically, every time XRP has hit a multi-month or multi-year peak, it's done so quickly. Like blink and you miss it quick. No drawn-out acceptance of higher levels. No long-term value agreement. It's all about how much time price spends at a level, and the less time it spends, the less agreement there is from the market. Just look at XRP's peaks over the past decade. Those spikes, wicks. Massive wicks that shot up and then crashed right back down, over and over again. But this time, famous last words, I know. But this time actually is different. Why? Because we just saw XRP skyrocket to the upside after consolidating for nearly a decade. And now, it's not crashing. It's just chilling up here. Remember when I mentioned XRP has been closing above $2 for 4 straight months? That's the market saying, yes, this price makes sense. It's a sign of major strength. Right now, we're still in a range, but the foundation is solid. When the market euphoria kicks back in, and it will, XRP could be one of the biggest winners. It'll explode higher, and we'll see that classic crypto blow-off top, melted faces, jaw-dropping gains, and eventually, a peak that leaves behind one epic wick. Buckle up, it's going to be wild. When you look back on this in the months or years ahead, you'll probably see that spike on the chart as just a wick. It'll settle back down and find a new level, higher than before, but not at the peak. It's not going to hit a new all-time high, and just camp there until the next cycle rolls in. That's never happened in the history of markets, and I don't think this time will be any different. That's the essence of what Dom is driving at, and why I keep saying the best is yet to come. Look at what the market is signaling right now. Strength, even with all this fear around tariffs. That says a lot. Tariff worries are temporary, and once they fade, global liquidity is likely to increase. If the experts I follow are right, that creates the perfect conditions for XRP to soar even higher. How can you not be excited about XRP right now? It just doesn't add up to feel otherwise. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty optimistic. But here's the deal. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't buy or sell anything based on what I say, because if I'm wrong, that would be a terrible idea. Until next time, stay sharp and keep your eyes on the Crypto Swiss.